Is a fight for freedom, old top.
I'll do it. For America.
Lemonade for sale. Lemonade for sale. Stossel lemonade.
Is everything illegal in America today?
Wait. I can't give it to you. I can get in trouble.
We were just selling lemonade.
I go to the front door. There's about 6 or 7 black vans, all with guns, enough to scare the crap out of you.
The police came after this grocery store.
It seemed like they thought we had cocaine in the papayas or something.
How are you going to tell me what I should and shouldn't eat?
Most Americans support laws against prostitution. But what if it were legal?
Here it's safe.
What if drugs were legal? One country's tried that.
I think it's working.
But not in America. Here, politicians keep passing more rules.
Every day I look over my shoulder. Okay, what are they going to find illegal tomorrow?
You have no idea what you're up against.
This could happen to you.
Show me the man, and I'll show you the crime.
You say if you followed me around, you'd find 3 felonies?
Well, that's actually an understatement.
In America these days, it's like everything is illegal.
What's more American than opening a lemonade stand?
Would you like some lemonade?
Yes, please.
Who's first? Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
For years, kids have set up stands like this. But today, watch out. The police may bust you.
I was like really scared because I didn't know what was going to happen. We were just selling lemonade in our front yard for about 3 days, and the 3rd day, the police decided to shut us down.
Their mom heard the police yelling.
And I could hear them from inside my house yelling at them. Girls, you have to shut the lemonade stand down.
It made me want to open my own stand here in Fox's front yard. There's a cop over there. Will the police bust me?
There are so many vague laws that everybody arguably could be caught up in it.
Lawyer Harvey Silverglade says America's avalanche of new laws, this is just what the feds added last year, makes criminals of just about all of us.
Every citizen arguably could be shown to have violated some regulation in these stacks, and that's the danger to liberty.
The police never told these girls why they were shut down.
My husband stopped at the city hall to try to find out, and the city official laughed at him and said, "Really? They shut your lemonade stand down?" And he says, "Yeah, I'd like to see what law I'm breaking." She didn't even know.
Eventually, the police chief explained.
We were not aware of how the lemonade was made, who made the lemonade, or what the lemonade was made with. We understand you guys are young, but still, you're breaking the law, and we can't let you do it anymore.
Appleton, Wisconsin shut down these girls' lemonade stand. And these kids in Texas were stopped too.
They said that you needed a permit to sell.
In Hazelwood, Illinois, Caitlin and Abigail Mills sold Girl Scout cookies from their own front yard. But then the city sent them a letter ordering them to stop.
I looked at it and I was like, what? Cookies? Come on, it's Girl Scouts.
All these people ran afoul of laws they didn't know existed and still don't understand.
They're ununderstandable. Not only to people like you who are not lawyers, to people like me. I am a lawyer, and I can tell you,
I don't. Incomprehensible to you.
They're incomprehensible to me.
Even the police don't understand. She said the Roberts Kids Lemonade stand violated the law, but
2 officers the previous day bought lemonade from them and tipped them.
In Scottsdale, Arizona, Dr. Reed Tarazi is accused of breaking the city's nuisance and property maintenance ordinance. His crime? This tree in his backyard. It's the wrong kind.
They said if you don't remove the tree, you'll be fined $2,000 a day.
Or I could face imprisonment for 6 months.
You bought the house partly because of this tree.
Yes.
But it turned out this tree wasn't on the Planning and Development Services Department's list of approved trees. It's odd because there are a bunch of them in the area.
And so you point this out to the authorities, and they say what?
Let us know who they are, and we will cite them as well.
In California, Stephanie and Chuck Fromm were fined for holding Bible studies in their home.
Need a conditional use permit, CUP, to hold meetings.
Okay, and that's tricky. It goes down this road of traffic studies, earthquake studies, land studies. This can be tens of thousands of dollars.
You then ask them how many people make for a meeting.
And the code enforcer and his boss that was there from the planning department said more than 3.
And you have more than 3 kids.
I have 5.
Famous people accused of breaking the law can fight zealous prosecutors. They can afford the expensive lawyers who often get them reduced sentences or acquittal.
But what if you're just an ordinary businessman and you import these guys? Watch out. You could go to jail for years.
We didn't catch the lobster. We didn't see the lobster.
Abby Schoenwetter used to import seafood. Then authorities said, "You're in trouble."
I did the same thing for 13 years, over and over. Clear customs and FDA, bring the lobster tails in and sell them. Nobody in the government ever had a problem with that until that day when they walked up on the dock and said, "Don't offload your lobster tails."
Customs shows up and says, "Stop unloading, put them back."
We put them back and we were wondering what the heck happened. They didn't really know the answer.
We know that, you shouldn't murder and you shouldn't steal. Those are intuitive. That's old-fashioned. Now, the laws are much more technical and vague.
The government eventually said he broke 4 obscure regulations that are on the books in Honduras.
That said they had to be packaged in 40-pound boxes. We had them in plastic bags.
Everybody was using plastic bags.
I started in 1986 and was always doing it the same way.
In the end, even Honduras said, no, you've got it wrong. It didn't matter.
7:30 in the morning. There's about 6 or 7 black vans. There's FBI, IRS, National Marine Fisheries Service, Customs. There's about 13 of them on my deck, all with guns.
And that was just the beginning of Abby's nightmare.
And they were sentenced to
8 years, 1 month.
That's right, 8 years and a month. Maybe he was a repeat offender?
Any trouble with the law before this?
The worst thing I had was a speeding ticket. That was it.
He served 6 years in jail.
What's happened to your business?
I went broke.
What's happened to your family?
They went broke also, and it broke up. My kids are back home with their mother, and that's the story.
I assume these attorneys general and state's attorneys, they're not evil people. Okay, they're ambitious, they want to make a name for themselves, but they don't want to hurt people who didn't really do nasty things.
Most are not evil, but there are a lot of fanatics.
Prosecutors have noticed that other prosecutors like Eliot Spitzer, Rudy Giuliani, Senator Richard Blumenthal won high office by racking up impressive conviction records.
You see all these regulations around here? They will comb the books and they will find something.
This could happen to you. They can take any law that they think you broke and take you to trial. And whether you win or lose, you're going to lose. Because by the time you're done fighting it, you're broke.
Of course, the government never goes broke.
They must have spent $1 million taxpayer dollars going at it.
I heard they spent $5 million.
The amount of money that it takes bankrupts the typical individual.
How much money does it take?
Oh, I've had clients who have spent $10 million.
I cannot even imagine how much money they spent prosecuting my husband.
The feds tried Jill Barron's husband, Jack, and lost. But instead of apologizing for getting it wrong, they now threaten to fine him $37,000 a day. What terrible crime did the government say Jack and Jill committed? Trying to build a house on their own property.
The county gave you permission to build a house.
Yes, they did. And they inspected the foundation and approved it.
So you started to build.
Mm-hmm.
But a government-owned drainage ditch nearby was clogged with logs, so Jack asked the government to fix it.
They told my husband, "We are backed up 6 months. If you can clean the ditch, go ahead and do it." So he used his backhoe. He removed huge logs out of this ditch. The water poured off the land, and we were cited 1 felony for cleaning the ditch.
What?
A felony charge. It gave the property the appearance of being a wetlands. The state government floods your property, and then the federal government comes and charges you with felonies for building on a wetland.
And it clearly isn't a wetland. Jack is digging a well here. He had to go deep down. He wasn't finding water.
He was down about 8 feet, could not find a water table.
I should repeat, a jury cleared Jack of all charges.
And we won. But after we were home for a month maybe, The Army Corps of Engineers and the EPA sent us another letter saying how nice for you that you won in the criminal court, but we still feel it's a wetlands, and the decision made by the jury did not matter to them. And if you don't get off the property, we're going to fine you civil.
What does that mean?
$37,500 a day.
They've had to sell their home. Now they live in a modified trailer.
So this has already almost taken everything you have.
Well, yeah, or I wouldn't live like that.
And their life savings?
We'll be bankrupt, obviously. You have no idea what you're up against. You don't know the power that is the EPA.
They have all the time and resources in the world. It's an implacable foe with unlimited budget, and they wear you down.
They just come in and ruin lives.
And so our government, that's supposed to be by the people, for the people, sometimes is against the people. Up next, why I had to do this.
Wait, stop! Don't drink it! Wait, I can't give it to you. Don't drink it!